Greetings, my dear students. Today I have brought the note from Lesson 2, Unit 8, Grade 10 Social Studies. Unit name is Economic Activities and the lesson is Lesson 2, Tourism, Importance and Possibilities. Here I have brought the note of all types of questions. Here is Group A, very short question answer. Who is a tourist? A person who travels is called a tourist. What are the types of tourists? The types of tourists are domestic tourist and foreign tourist. What is tourism industry? Any business activity that is related to providing service to the tourists is called tourism industry. Why is tourism industry? Why is tourism a service-oriented industry? Tourism is a service-oriented industry because it provides service to the tourist. Define religious tourism in a sentence. Religious tourism means tourism industry in which the tourists visit different places, religious places for religious purpose. 6. What is the expected number of foreign tourists at the end of the current economic planning? The expected number of foreign tourists at the end of the current economic planning is 1.2 million. Now let's go to Group B. Short question answers as well as long question answers. So my dear students, I have told you from this unit economic activities, you get long questions as well. But in the case of this lesson, the questions which are asked in short can be asked in long question in exam. And the questions which are in long can be asked in short as well. So you need to increase and decrease the length of the answer. You need to be able to increase and decrease the volume of answer as short question and long question. So I have mixed both short question and long questions in this lesson. B, question number 1. What are the reasons or purposes for traveling? Here is the answer: to enjoy holiday, to celebrate festival, to attend seminar, to avoid extreme weather condition, to visit religious places, for business purpose, for official purpose, to take part in games and sports, to do study, research and investigation, to study new culture and tradition, to explore new things. These are the reasons for touring. 2 number. It can be asked in short as well as long question. So how does natural beauty aid, that means help, the possibility of tourism developing in Nepal? Nepal is a country having the gift of beauty of nature. This country is full of pristine natural beauty and mesmerizing attractions of geographical features. The natural beauty of Nepal definitely helps to the possibility of tourism development, as most of the tourists like to come to Nepal to see the natural beauty, which is like heaven. Nepal is undoubtedly a small piece of heaven that we can experience in Earth. We can say that Nepal is gifted with all types of natural beauties and geographical diversities. So anyone who comes to Nepal can enjoy all types of beautiful things which are natural, and they can equally enjoy the diversity of climate. Nepal is rich in beautiful mountains, green forests, perennial rivers, lakes, waterfalls, plateaus, valleys, stars, basins, etc. The flora and fauna of Nepal is a gift in the sector of tourism industry. No one comes to Nepal to see the modern development and scientific achievement. The foreign tourists who come to Nepal to enjoy the precious time with natural beauty. So we can say that the natural beauty of Nepal directly helps the possibility of tourism development in the country. So this is the answer of question number 2. It can be asked in short as well as long question. Question number 3. Nepal has high possibility of development of adventure tourism. Explain the statement. Possibility means potentiality, prospects. So this is another very important question. Here you have to talk about the prospect of adventure tourism in Nepal. So adventure tourism, the type of tourism where there is risk factor as well as entertainment. Okay, the riskier, the more entertaining. Some tourists like to involve in some risky tasks from where they get enjoyment. That type of tourism activity is called adventure tourism. And Nepal is a country of unique geographical location and beautiful topographical features. It is a small country, though it is a small country. It is though, THOUGS. Though it is a small country, it is very rich in geographical diversity. Because of the geographical diversity, Nepal has tremendous possibility of the development of adventure tourism. If we talk about the breadth of Nepal from south to north, it's not a breadth. With another sort of distance, Nepal has a wide variety of altitude that is called altitudinal variation. This altitudinal variation has resulted in the variation of flora and fauna. Nepal has such beautiful peaks and hills which are suitable for paragliding. So all the things are written here. All the things are explained, like Nepal has rivers which are suitable for rafting, and Nepal has suitable places for paragliding, rock climbing, mountain biking, rafting, cycling, bungee jumping. All these adventurous activities can be done in Nepal because Nepal is suitable for all those activities. So this thing is explained here by giving example. That's why Nepal is suitable for adventurous tourism. Let's go to next question. Question number 4. Mention some of the types of tourism. What are the problems of tourism industry in Nepal? So here you are writing the types of tourism. Yeah, there are some types of tourism like conference tourism, festival tourism, rural tourism, adventure tourism, ecotourism, holiday tourism, business tourism, agro-tourism, religious tourism, sports tourism, etc. The problems of tourism industry of Nepal are lack of infrastructure development, lack of conservation of cultural and religious places, lack of entertainment activities, lack of tourist related goods. All the problems are mentioned here. You can even explain in exam if it is asked in long question. Mention some of the problems of tourism industry and also write the solution or explain. So if it is so, you have to explain. And you can explain because these problems are very common and simple. Next question is there, question number 5. How can we promote tourism industry of Nepal? Write any 4 practical solutions to improve Nepalese tourism. So practical solutions. What can be done? What should be done to promote tourism of Nepal? These measures should be taken to improve tourism development of Nepal. There should be equal distribution of infrastructures in every tourism destination area. And sanitation programs should be conducted throughout the country, especially in the tourism destination. Publicity of Nepal should be increased in international level. Goods related to tourism should be produced inside the country. Special tourism year, tourism festival, games and sports, conference, seminars should be conducted to promote tourism. So these things should be done to promote tourism of Nepal. Question number next, 6 number. Write a note including any 7 possibilities of tourism in Nepal, or what are the prospects of tourism development in Nepal? Look, Nepal has high prospect of tourism development. Various types of tourism can be developed in the country. Some of them are mentioned here. Look, because Nepal is rich in biodiversity. Nepal is rich in art, architecture, and there is highest peak in the world, that is Mount Everest, that is also in Nepal. So when you write about the possibilities or prospects of tourism in Nepal, don't forget to write the things that attract the tourists. What things do we have in Nepal which attract the tourist? If you keep this thing in your mind, you can write the prospects of tourism. Okay, the things that we have in Nepal which attract the tourist. We have cultural diversity, climatic variation, and we have hospitable people, We are rich in natural beauty. So as long as we have these things, tourism can go on increasing and increasing. So this is prospect. Here is one hypothetical question, conditional type of question. Such questions are also common in exam. If you were Minister of Tourism in Government of Nepal, what 7 plans would you make and implement for the betterment of tourism industry of Nepal? Describe. If I were a Minister of Tourism in Government of Nepal, I would make and implement the following plans for the betterment of tourism industry of Nepal. 1, I would make a long-term policy regarding the development of tourism industry of Nepal. So that is the formulation of long-term policy. 2, I would declare special year as Nepal Tourism Year in order to attract millions of foreign tourists in Nepal. I would give instruction to the subordinate authorities to explore new tourism destinations to provide infrastructure facilities in those destinations as soon as possible. I would launch LA UNCH. I would launch special sanitation program throughout the nation in order to attract the tourists and improve the health of general public. I will declare special discount in different types of fees for the tourists in order to attract them. I would start national campaign. National campaign. CAMPAIGN. National campaign to clean the heritage sites and keep them neat and clean with the environment of the local people, with the involvement of the local people of the concerned area. And the 7th plan is here. I will bring forward a special program in order to promote ecotourism so as to uplift the income of the local people of the rural area. So I hope this note will be useful to you, my dear students. So it takes a lot of effort and time to make notes and make the video ready for you. So I'm asking nothing in return. Just please give a share. Share the video as much as you can so that it reaches to the needy students like you. Due to Corona pandemic, those students who cannot go to school, who are attending online classes, for them, it will be a small help. And my aim is to make this note available to all the students of Nepal, all the students who read in grade 10 of Nepal. They should get this video. So hope you are making good notes and you are being praised by your subject teacher for the notes. Thank you very much. Have a great time ahead. Take care of yourself.